Glory to God, we got over the hurdle and we get to play tomorrow. So I am super excited for these girls. I thought we played really steady tonight. A couple times that we let up, but as a whole, played a really full match. Defensively just lights out. I'm looking at the stats, 13 blocks and 93 digs. I'm not sure we've had that many digs all season. So I thought both teams played incredibly good defensively and super feisty, and it made it hard to score. So, offensively, we were kept a little below our average, but 240 is pretty good. So I was pleased with that as well. I thought our hitters did a nice job adjusting throughout the night, and everybody just did their job really well. So exciting moment when this has been a little bit of a hurdle for us.
You touched on the 93 digs. 93 digs in 4 sets is something else.
Yeah.
How does that happen over the course of matches? Is that just a lot of effort? Is that something y'all game plan to try to cover a lot of ground?
Yeah.
Or is that just a lot of, I guess, the effort from the players?
I think it's a combination of things. We scheme the defense to try to put ourselves in the best position to pick up the high percentage shots. I thought we did a really good job from a blocking standpoint of getting positive deflections, and our back row ran those balls down really well. And then our off blockers were really alert to the off speed. So when you're keeping plays alive like that, we covered the ball really well. When you're doing all those things really well, it turns into a lot of digs. And the other piece of that is they dug a lot of balls. So they kept the rallies alive as well. So when you have both teams, digging, it's very rare to have a high dig on one side and not the other. So I thought both teams were super feisty. It makes it a really fun match.
Riley, over to you. 17 kills, 25 digs. You hit 255 for the match. What were you seeing from WT's defense that you were able to take advantage of?
I mean, they were definitely a scrappy defense, and I found it hard to score at sometimes, especially in that third set, like trying to find new shots because I was hitting routine shots. So I think mixing it up and switching in some off speed every once in a while to kind of loosen up their defense definitely helped.
Okay. Amela, over to you. You had 25 assists. Y'all hit 240 as a team, as Coach mentioned, maybe a little bit below your season average, but at the end of the day, 240 against West Texas A&M is nothing to be ashamed of. So kind of what do you think the game plan was for the setters in order to set up the hitters like Riley in order to let them succeed?
Yeah. First, I want to thank God and thank the passers because they did their job really well and they put us in the box and they pushed us up, and then we had good opportunities from the wings and also our middle. So it was really fun to kind of move around and see how that works out. So.
And Coach, back over to you. You kind of mentioned clearing your hurdle here with beating West Texas A&M. Of course, the past 3 years that's been the regional final matchup. This year happening in the semifinals. So kind of what's the message to the team as you try to look to clear another hurdle of winning the region?
Yeah, I think this team has just been different from the beginning, and their faith in each other, their faith in the process, every piece of it has looked different, and I think that is what you saw on display tonight. So I have a lot of confidence in this group. Yes, we get to play another match tomorrow, which is what we want to do. We love hanging out with each other. We want to extend this thing as long as we can, and a very unified team that when we get on the floor together, we're gonna stick together to the very end. So I'm excited for what's ahead, really thankful for the moment right now, but we'll be prepared for whoever we face tomorrow.
Jenny, one more question on tonight's match. So I heard somebody describe the offense in MSU Denver tonight basically as relentless. It just keeps coming and it doesn't quit. So, for every 4 points that you score, they only score 3. And then by the end of the match, all of a sudden it's a 6-point win in the set. So can you describe kind of that relentless approach that you took tonight, even when you fell behind and took the loss in the third set and to come back in the fourth?
I think we try to be as aggressive as we can be. That's how we train. And when you have 6 attackers, that can all put a ball away. And we don't have a weak attacker on the floor. And so that's 3 rotations and then 3 rotations again of that kind of pressure. So I think we do a really nice job out of system. So even if you get us off the net, we're going to still be aggressive back at you. And our hitters are doing a really good job of being smart and mixing up their shots. So it's not just coming at you in the same spot every time. So that's, I think, where you get the relentlessness of it is, rarely are we taking a soft shot at our opponent. And I thought we did honestly a pretty good job of limiting errors tonight. We had 17, that's pretty good on 175 attempts. So, I thought when we limit our errors, we're tough to beat, and we did a really nice job of that. And so I think that's our goal, is to overwhelm defenses, and we did a nice job tonight.
And then Amela, just from your perspective, West Texas, the hurdle that you overcame tonight, fourth year in a row playing them in the NCAA tournament, what does that mean to you?
I mean, at the end of the day, it was just kind of like a bump in our road that we had to overcome. But in the meantime, it's super special. And this group, as Jenny was saying, it is special. We're very unified, and just being out there and enjoying the battle, because it was a very feisty game, and staying in with each other and loving each other really well. That what made it special. So definitely highlight for me.
And then Riley, last question for you. The fourth consecutive regional final coming up. That has never happened at MSU Denver. So what do you feel right now as being a part of that tradition?
I mean, I'm excited. I'm ready for it. I think the whole team is ready to go. And like Amela said, we all love each other so much. And there's really no way to explain our unity and how we've come to this point. But this team is very special. So I'm excited to play a little bit longer with them.
Awesome. Well, Coach, Riley, Amela, congratulations on the win. We'll see you tomorrow in the regional final.
Thank you.